Welcome in today's episode uThando Lwe Bhola Cellular. This is the place where we hunt down the love of football. As we are in today's episode, we will be introducing one of the guys also who we are trying to find out more about his journey, the love of football that he has. 1632, that's where we're both coming from. He's been representing us quite well. He has also played for one of the biggest. He has played for the biggest teams. That's his thing. When you know that you're playing for the biggest team, just know that you're actually good. So yeah, and funny enough, he's a defender. So we are bringing everything. Whether you're a striker, whether you're a winger, a false nine, or false defender, we want to know. We want to know how best you are. Let me not waste time and further introduce our guest. Kintwana go gas. Dintang Nton.
So.
Thato
Manyamoratho.
Yes. Oh, all right. Tutsofa uthakaya high.
Tembisa makhulu.
Tembisa makhulu. Kra high.
Oh, Limpopo ko Mahwelereng. Yes.
Oh, okay. No. Welcome to today's episode. How do you feel? Like when you had an invite, what went through your mind? King to evile motlong yawo.
I get. I won't lie. I get hore nkaring.
Yeah.
Obviously, nail exciting hore utlwe hore hona le motho ba tlang interview, especially because ke a go itse and re tswa kasi kaofela and yeah. I get excited.
We're excited. No, thanks for honoring the invite as well, coming and sharing us the story, because you've also honored yourself to people's eyes by how good you play and how good you are as a defender and how good you're growing so far. Because to be honest, when I firstly saw you in the first game, you went really quite good, but I was told that game don't go gas and everything. I was like, what? Then we engaged, did an interview, first interview. Then I saw you again, I think at Fosloras, the festival. Then I saw you at the Eva Cup. Then that's when I saw that you improved so much. Speaking about everything that I just mentioned, what comes into your mind right now?
You have to be humble.
Yeah, ne?
You went through a lot yourself, and you have to know hore ke eng standard, ke eng ntho ba expecting from kowe.
Yeah, ne? Yeah, for sure. And the love of football, when did it begin for you? Like the first time when you realized that you're good with soccer, when was it? How old were you?
I was still young, probably like 3 or 4 years. Yeah. I'm not sure, but around those ages.
Oh, okay. And speaking about around those ages, what was the first team that you played for?
Nele Boene. It was a team across my street.
And then tell us more about the Kasi team, like that team. How was it? What do you remember about? What have you learned? What have you achieved?
It was not the only team I played for. There's another team called New Generation. Coach Ake Tabetale Teting.
Okay.
Then they are the people that actually pushed me and then they were the people from Kohai, Bangisa di Tralenza, the School of Excellence. Some teams I can't even remember the team, but yeah, there are some of the people that actually helped me push today.
Yeah, for sure. I remember New Generation. I used to play for the team actually. At that age, when you realized also that you were really good, were you still a defender? What position were you playing, and what were the signs? As you're saying that you kept on moving on different teams for trials and everything. Mm-hmm. What more signs were you seeing that you actually, you know what, I'm good at this?
The first position I played, Nakwek Santan Keloko New Generation, was CDM. But then because of height, they said to me, no, I can't play that position. I have to come Rao center back. Then I used to play with older people as well, go under 17, while I was still 12, 13 years old. So they said to me, no, you must, because of height and the age difference, Bangisa go left back. Then I used to play that position as well. Then Kadlala right center back, left center back. Then those are most of the positions that I played.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, really good. Really, that means if you're 12 years old playing with 17-year-olds, especially in the township, that has to really mean, because that's how it happens at Valley. Many have came and shared their stories. I mean, Katlego told us she played for under 13. She was 13 years old and she played with under 17s as well. And look at her right now. She's one of the best players in the world. And speaking about you being young, your parents then also realized that you're really good. And how did they take it? How did they take it at home?
My father is a football fan, so he wouldn't complain to take me anywhere. So both my parents were in for it. Nebadumela hungisa training. Most of the time, I wouldn't miss any training for anything, especially because my father is always around. He's always there to take me to training and to do whatever it takes for me to be there in time and for me to train good.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking about your father and your family, can you brief us a bit about your family? What sort of family are they? You know, if I'm that guy that gets to be in your family, what can we expect from your family?
We're four contlung. It's me, my dad, my mom, and my sister.
Yeah.
My mom,
Yeah.
she's the sweet one at home. She's the chill one at home.
Yeah.
Then we have my dad. He's strict because we know he wants the best out of everyone in that house. We know he's the one that wants everything to be in order. And as well as my mom, they just want you to do good at school, do good in football, just be yourself and just to get everything right. So santsane lo mnyane hore fitla ko pele o itse hore o batlang bophelo.
Yeah, for sure. And the bond with your you said your sister, right? How is the bond with your sister? How is it? How is the fight? How is fighting for the dishes or the love that you're getting from her and everything? And you also being like sort of like a brother to her. How is it?
No, for me, I can say her she's one of the best human beings I can be around.
Yeah.
She's obviously re tlolela dikotlolo, re tlolela hore mang o hlatswa eng, tshwantse o koropiwe ko kae, all those stuffs. But honestly, I really can't complain about her. She's the best sister I've ever had, and now she's top. She's top.
Yeah, for sure. What sort of thank you would you love to give your family, and what do you wanna expect to do for them as soon as you get where you wanna get?
Thank you, Yaka. As my mom always says, she just wants me to do the best. She just wants me to be successful.
Yeah.
So my thank you to both my mom and dad and my sister is just ba tlose ko kasi. Dilo ba philisa philo bo mnate ko. Overseas, anywhere that I can put them, I'll make sure to do so.
Yeah, definitely. You have to do that. And speaking about taking them out of the Kasi, how has it been for you growing up in the Kasi? Like Kotembisa, what sort of a place it is? I mean, it's one of the biggest townships in the country, you know. The current best players right now, they're coming from Tembisa, Tembazwane, your Tito, you know, so forth, just to count. How has it been for you knowing that you grew up there and now you need to step up and do what these guys have done? How is it?
Obviously, I have to have that mentality already. No, Joe. There's people that are making it successful, that are being successful on no batsongo kaslaka. So obviously, tshwantse ke be confident in what I'm doing every time I'm playing football, every time I'm working or I'm at school. I have to be in competition with myself just to know, okay, there's certain levels of success, and you must face those levels with Sansanolo Munyani growing up as well.
Yeah, for sure. And school football, have you ever played in the school football? How has it been? Like primary and high school?
Primary, I used to play go Yachbak. I used to be in Yachbak, and then I used to play school football there. But then high school, when I was still in grade 8, go Yachland. There wasn't any football. There isn't football go school long, so I just did athletics there.
Oh, you just did athletics. Okay, cool. Then you said the first team was what? Ben? What?
Born.
Yeah, New Generation. And then what steps did you take after that team? Which one did you join?
There was the Phillies game go this other team called View Tigers. So they called me to come play there, and then Coach Ntlantla, Ngwenya and Coach Lucanyo, they were the one that called me to come assess go MFDN because they needed players to come train or something like that. Then afterwards they told me, no, there's a team that's looking for you, that's looking for center backs, not for me specifically. They were looking for center backs, and they were looking for players that can compete, obviously go leveling at GDL. Then I think 2 weeks afterwards, that was got 2023. The got January, they told me that I have to go train, go Kaizer Chiefs, and I was like, I didn't really believe it because obviously and I don't know how to react as well. And then they had to come to go Ntlungu, Papa kana le Merikong on that day. And then we had to speak le Abutiaka le Ntwena, my mom as well. Then but discuss how re tlo ya jwang go Naturena, and then everything started there.
And then how was it for you?
It was scary because you're in a platform where 10 is expected. You have to be top or the team early. You have to be, I don't know, it's want to be exceptional. Not good, but you must be exceptional to play for that team.
Yeah, for sure. And then when you got there from the inside, you're having your first training session and you're playing, and then they tell you that you've been selected. And then how was it for you then, being that kid that comes back from Tembisa to Naturena and all these travels? How has it been for you, and the little time that you get to spend with yourself or with your friends and everything? How has it been?
No, to be honest, time for friends wasn't there at that time, because obviously I was still developing and understanding system time management Chiefs, because around 7 and there wasn't any time. Late, I had to do homeworks, had to do dilo tsa ko ntlung, like dikotlolo, clean the room and stuff like that. So I had no time for friends, especially because during the week. But the weekend day, I used to get like maybe a day to spend with my friends, and then the rest of the time was training, school, and the match.
It takes a lot, like you said. You have to be exceptional and so forth to play for Kaizer Chiefs, and you still need to work hard. What was it that you did that made you to remain consistent at that team and still quite do well, and not being discouraged also by the views that comes from outside, from the people that can make you become big-headed and so forth? How were you dealing with everything?
I can say, there were people there, like the teammates, the coach. Obviously, the coach are the people that want you to do best. They want you to perform well. They want you to be top, especially because, like I said, the team is expecting you to be at that level, Yabon. And now all that came to me was, you must always be humble, no matter where you come from, and you must remember, Tembisa is far. Remember, where you come from is people are struggling, and they want to be where you are right now. So you have to work hard, and you have to remember, this is football, and this is how it's going to work with Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, for sure. And you went there, did well, exceptionally well. I would say you won a couple of trophies and everything. Did you guys win the league as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And how was it for you guys, like being able to win the league, and now you have to give it to, I'd say, Mr. Mtawong, and say, here's a gift, we've won the league and everything?
It was a good feeling, obviously, because I'm still new and I'm still developing and understanding system yabona. And then everything just went quick, and then boom, second trophy. I don't understand how, but I got over it. Then I worked hard and got more trophies as time went.
Yeah. And your coach was Mr. Jumbo, right?
Coach
when someone says Mr. Jimmy Jumbo, what comes into your mind? What sort of a human being is he? And
he's
what
a
if
good
you
human
learned?
being.
Yeah.
He's demanding. He wants you to be top. He wants you to. Every coach there wants you to be who you are, and he wants you to just be yourself and play football.
Yeah, for sure. Kaizer Chiefs is one of the best in terms of the youth. They get the best players, exceptional players, and so forth. What do you think about their structure? Like how good they are, and how they want to contribute in the youth development league?
In the inside, it's difficult. You have to work hard. You have to be matching standards team, and you must understand the roles how, and you must understand the tactics and the techniques, everything that's going on in the training field.
And then you went to one of the biggest teams, Sundowns. Congratulations to you for that, which was quite a deserving thing and everything. How did it happen? How did all of a sudden you just moving from one big team to another? How did it happen? If you can share the story with us.
It was during the IBA Cup. No, before the IBA Cup, I was called by Coach Ryan. It was a conversation, it was a normal conversation between me and him. Because Safa, I was still playing for under 15 Safa team in Idlalako Panorama. That
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah,
I was still trialing in that team, but then I didn't get selected. And then afterwards, he spoke to me and he took my numbers. And then they spoke to me. They wanted the details, profile, player profile. And then afterwards, time went by. I didn't take it to head because next something focused more Kaizer Chiefs, and I was still there mentally. And then IBA Cup. After IBA Cup, everything was finalized. I go Sundowns, and then I was like, let me go finalize everything, and then see where can I get everything for team.
Were you scared being able to take that decision of leaving one big team, everything, or were you really excited? Like, what went through for you to say, okay, I think I'll take this one? Like, what was going through your mind?
Mixed feelings. It was mixed emotions. There was a lot going on at that time. I was still trying to understand where am I going, what am I going to do. I had to do a lot of research about the team. I had to do what it takes for me to understand team. And then obviously I was excited when I got the decision, okay, let's go get experience somewhere else and let's go see what they have for us there.
Okay. And then you went there. How is the vibe of Sundowns? Like when you get in and then you're seeing the new colors, blue and yellow, the reception, the players, the quality, like how was it for you? Like
starting from Coco Chiefs, the quality Chiefs was top. So obviously Nekit or Mokyang is competition because the year before there were too many players, but then now as the number has reduced. But then I knew where I'm going. I have to be consistent. I have to be top. I have to know where ke batlang a ke ya ko. So I had to control everything. I had to control my emotions, and I was calm and I was able to handle everything as needed.
Then you got in first match. You guys did absolutely well as well. You were partnered with another new player that came in and joined the team. You guys are very tall, very good. uThando Gold, the son of Morgan Gold, who also has a good record of himself, having done well at Super Sport, and you guys are playing together. How can you tell us more about him, and how is the partnership with him, and what sort of human being is he?
Pepe, he's top.
Yeah.
He's obviously Nalia and we get along because we have to get along. We have to have a good relationship in order for us to play good. And then he's exceptional. He's top. He's everything. I can't when I'm around that guy. Yeah. I cannot be scared because I know he's going to help me control situations in difficult situations. I can talk to him. I can do anything with that guy. He's just a great human being.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. He's indeed a great player. And you guys played against Kaizer Chiefs at Naturena. Mm-hmm. You going back and playing there, how was it for you? Like being able to go back at a former team now becomes an enemy territory at that day, and you have to face your former players. What was going through your mind, and did you think you gonna have a bad game, or like what was going through your head, Vele, when you're just stepping into the pitch in a different color?
The day before, on that Saturday, I was panicking. I was scared, but I couldn't show to anyone who because they wanna think, this guy's gonna play bad. Yeah. Now we have to help him in situations. But in the morning, I woke up very early on that Sunday, and I was like, it's just a normal game. It's just a normal game. Just go there and play football. Then I got there. I wasn't even there. Mentally, I was just like, I'd just control your emotions and just play football. Then everything went well.
Yeah, definitely. And you guys won, right?
4-1.
Yeah, 4-1. And I think scored uThando Gold as well. And yeah. And then you were up against one of my favorite striker, Tiamo, and he's a very good baller. And when he went on your side, he played against you, he was facing his former player when he was playing on uThando goals. He was facing one of the good defenders. How were you guys being able to deal with, like, and also it's a question that I would like to pose in a way, how do you deal with good strikers? How do you get to defend them? What is your strategy and what is your plan to, in order to stand out over the from stopping them, and what excites you?
What I know is that there's definitely different strikers go GDL. You won't know what to expect from anyone. You can expect anything, especially like you said, he's a top striker. Tiamo, he's fast, he's quick on the ball. He knows what he wants when he has the ball. So I had to control him. I had to know, okay, he's my former teammate, and these are his strengths and these are his weaknesses. So I knew how to control him, how to take him off the ball, how to just put him away from goal. But he got away after I lost the ball. But Thando tried to tackle, he scored, and then we got over it. We scored more goals, and we dealt with everything.
What are you enjoying from defending? Like, defending, just you have to go and defend instead of scoring. Like it's like being a keeper. Like, everyone doesn't want to be a keeper unless you're really good. You know. So with you being a defender, just going in and stopping people, tackle, and everything. Like, how is it for you just waking up and just going to defend?
It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
I can say it's much better than being a striker, because only defender, you just want to kill people. You just want to kill people. All you want is win the ball for the team, control the situation, pass the ball, and then all you do is speak. You just communicate, and then you make sure the first line of defense obviously ke strikers house, so repress then everything is going to go well if the center back and the goalkeepers are communicating. But after everything, how it's all sharp, every situation, then you can't panic.
Yeah, for sure. And the GDL is one of the toughest league and in the country, even in I would say it's the biggest youth league in the continent. You know how tough it is, how organized it is, and everything. For someone that is outside, what can you tell them about this league, and you also having experienced it by playing for the biggest teams? What can you say for someone that is like not even yet in or still playing for those smaller clubs, trying to get at the top? What advice would you give those people, or what can you tell them?
GDL is a demanding place to play, a league to play, or a competition to play, because obviously it comes it's like the cup, the trophy. So obviously you have to know if you're going to training that afternoon, you know I'm going to train to play against this certain team, and we must beat this team reach a goal. Like every weekend we have to minus every point to get every 3 points every weekend. So when we get back to training, coach always says to us, let's say we played Vet, we had 96 points to go, and then that Friday we minus 3 points, 93. As time goes, we have to minus every 3 points we can get to get limit into a standard Sundowns.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking about Sundowns, you're currently playing for the cream de la cream of Sundowns. For me, when I watch Sundowns from under 12, from the satellite until MDC, under 15 is the cream de la cream. What I'm saying that your coach currently, he has won all the trophies last season that he has competed in, whether school with Clapham or with Sundowns. He has done exceptionally well. Being inside the squad, like, what do you want to achieve?
Coach Slickhead, he's just one of the best people I've been around. Outside of football, you can sit with that guy and you will enjoy. But when it comes to work, he's demanding, he's strict, because he knows this is football, and this is what football is going to do to you if you don't go with football. Like I said, I'm involved around people that are exceptional. They know what they're doing and they know what they want from you. So I can't see myself going anywhere else but at the top.
Yeah, for sure. And there's another thing that I think you might try to achieve, which is getting into a national team at the youngest age. What do you think about the under 17, Namachita and Namachimbos, which is under 17 and 20? What do you think about the program and how well they're doing, and how do you see yourself fitting in and trying to add the value?
But they are doing good, especially because, like, I watched that game the day before, under 17 is Egypt. They were playing very good.
Pull it back to a teammate, and it's turns out inside the first minute here as a dream starts for South Africa.
Especially position yaka, they were exceptional. Like Bo BK, Lebo CV Palmer, they were playing good. And I know if I am able to match their standard and I'm able to play like they play, then I can't see myself not going there.
And then if football doesn't get to be a thing for you, where would you like to venture into? Maybe football. What would you do? What would you do? Where are you looking into?
I was looking at two different things. I would like to take your place, definitely. Like to take your place.
Yeah, okay.
You are very exceptional.
Yeah,
I respect you for everything you have done.
Oh, thanks for the
I would like to be a content creator or a photographer, because I love nature and I love taking pictures. It's just one of the best things.
Content creation. No, don't worry. I'll give you lessons. We'll be here together. when things are not going on in football, I know that I have to get this guy and try to do stuff like that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still fixing my thing here and everything. Let's talk about because you've played for the two biggest teams. I just want to do a 5-a-side of your players that you mentioned that you might go against my 5-a-side. But my 5-a-side is too strong because I know all the best players. Your 5-a-side, who would it be from the keeper until the striker? Who would it be?
From both teams?
Yeah, from both teams because you've played with them. Start with the keeper. Who would it be?
I would take, I don't know, Makono, Callum Kruger. They are both top.
We just want one player. Who would you take? One player would you take?
Let me take Callum. Let me take Callum.
Okay.
Let me take Callum.
Why Callum?
Callum.
You will
Callum
invade,
Kruger.
yeah.
Callum Kruger.
Okay. And then one defender besides yourself?
Besides myself? Nkosindi Pile. Gifting Club.
Okay. And then two midfield?
Two midfield. I Apelele Majola. And let me see. I can't even remember my players now. They've gone blank.
You playing with one of the best players.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out who should I take right now. Let me take both my CDMs, Makasha and Apelele Majola.
Okay. And then the striker, who would you take?
Fox.
Oh.
Malinga,
Malinga. Okay.
definitely.
No. I thought you were gonna take Tem, but yeah, Malinga is also good.
I was contemplating whether to take Tiamo or not, but yeah.
Yeah,
Fox.
sure. In the next 5 years, you're gonna be coming back. What can you expect from you in the next 5 years when we are bringing you here? Where do you want to see yourself? What would you have achieved as a player? And just manifest for us.
I want to see myself further than PSL. If I can play, if Kadlala PSL, then I would be lucky. But I want to play further PSL. If I don't play PSL, get overseas.
Overseas for which team? You must manifest then. God must hear you. God will take you to overseas and start playing for teams you don't want. So tell God what do you want to play for?
I was looking at Newcastle and West Ham because they are both top clubs. So
Newcastle. Also, you can feel that Newcastle. You can play ahead of who? Is it Ben or what? Shaw. I think it's Shaw and Ben.
Yeah,
those are the two.
One of the two.
Yeah, because Ben is a left back, and then Shaw is a left center back. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So now I know you can definitely fit. What can you say about the national team? What do you think about the national team, and also what do you think about South African football overall? For someone that is watching and is so interested in you and also the South African football, what can you say about South African football?
Kasi Flav. I'm a centre back and I do not like dribbling. I do not like it at all. But just sitting from outside and watching Pomolepo or let me say Emil Witboy doing dilo tsa bona ba o lata.
Yeah.
Go America or go Europe or anywhere else, you wouldn't see Motsanamela Polo Kamatolo or anything like that. But South Africa, how are you going to enjoy? You have a purpose. You're around on Kosheba. Mpomole or Kosheba, Emil or Kosheba, Tito, whoever you want to watch, because you know, game ya chesa or game go fati, they're gonna take the tempo high. They're gonna make the tempo ya game, you go dim and you're going to enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. How do you balance social media? Because you also mentioned that it really interests you as part of photography and content creation. How do you handle the two so that it doesn't affect you also, by trying to be big-headed or so forth? How do you handle social media?
Like I started, stay humble. It's just the best. Just be humble and know the standard and know the limits to social media and to balance the two, social media and football and school. You must know this is what is expected from you and this is what you must not do at all on social media.
Yeah, for sure. And you've also spoken about school. How do you I'm always asking this question, especially with the best players, because most of them, they are not quite good in school. It's really hard to maintain the two. How do you maintain school with soccer? You coming back. You've also mentioned that you come back from training. Then you need to do schoolwork. You need to be a human being. You need to play with your friends. You need to be with the family. Watch TV.
This year I'm doing online, living at the race. Now that I'm doing online, it's much easier because you just doing literally more laptop, more booking. You're just doing schoolwork. After a few hours, you can relax and wait for time. Now go out gym and then you go to training, come back. But last year it was difficult because I had to go to school in the morning. Then Papa had to fetch me around 2:30. Then we had to head to Nature. Around those times we'd get there. I think 3:30. Then I would get there. I know already to take a school. Then I have to go train, and after training you have to run. You have to do all those things. But this year it's much better. It's much better. Everything is better because no traveling at all. Travel on weekends only.
Yeah, for sure. How is it living at rest? How's the rest at Sundowns? Like, how's the vibes there?
It's good.
Yeah,
it's definitely good. You obviously because you have people that are your age and you are relating to a lot of things. So it has to be a good place for you. It has to be a good place.
Yeah, for sure. Ntoneka. No, thanks very much for coming to our show. Embracing us with your presence and coming here, manifesting and talking about how well it has been for you playing for the two biggest teams in the country, which is amazing. I hope you're gonna raise the standard very high. The only thing that you need to achieve as young as you are is playing for the national team, and I hope you're gonna be there representing us and playing in the big stages, and I hope you're gonna continue growing. Any advice for a young kid out there who, like I said, wants to reach your level, or is in Namibia deep and he just popped up with this show and is watching this show? What advice would you give that young kid who wishes to be at your level? And please look into that camera and tell them.
I would like to say to you that play football, enjoy everything, enjoy while it lasts. Enjoy, because you won't have it. But now that you know what you want and you know what you want to achieve, Lala ball. Just play football.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the best option.
Play football, enjoy it, have fun, and you're definitely gonna get where you want to get. But Thato, it has been a privilege for you as well, and also thanks for you guys for joining in live. Thanks for you as well for tuning in until this time, just hearing about the exceptional journey this kid is having at the moment. And yeah, thanks for everyone who's following us on social media, engaging with us. Bafethu, where they can find you on social media. Antoine, what's your handle?
T_H. It's Thato basically. Just write T_H AT036.
Oh, 036. 036. All right, Bafethu. Follow him on social media and catch up with him. He says he's a content creator. Just go check out if he's a good content creator and so forth. Otherwise, from myself, Ntanaka Kokasi Ravaya Nora Kokasi Bafethu 1632 Siabakataza. Izo. Thank you. Sabonga Bafethu.